These narratives are from individuals who have been reduced to a number and simplified by a stereotype. This is Demotraffic. I've journeyed through tunnels inhabited by darkness. I've completed this journey 12 times in my life, and every time there is a message on the walls. Many overlook me, their minds blinded with ignorance. A contagion forced me to quarantine myself behind curtains concealing my confidence. As I go down the tunnel toward the stage, I recall these words: poetry saves lives. These words have permeated my journey, written permanently on the walls. At a time, my wheelchair was all that defined me. Worshipping at poetry's altar has allowed me to withstand winds battering me and face my inabilities. Now I look at myself every day and accept who I am. The most precious treasure is giving into poetry's saving grace. Movement, your liberty, accessibility. Ignorance is bliss, something that I thought that I would never have a moment to miss. Everything was stripped away at a moment's notice. Swift but never too deep, something that I had to live through. Invisibility, disability, 6 sunless months. Daylight's first kiss was like poison on my lips. My vulnerability, it is you who chooses life, our story of society, not the bleached, abled history.
You want me to write about my greatest highs, my deepest lows? Shit. Isn't that a little too much to ask for? Communicate what I think of the situation, of our relation? Shit. Isn't that a little too much to ask for? I'll tell you this much, society, as much pain and sorrow that you have caused me, I'm just fine. I'll be damned to shy away from this magical opportunity to love life and my love life. You were the one to blame for my madness by showing me the greatest pain within my sadness. Let us not stray, because we are the ones who have found ourselves to fame. So I will continue to allow myself to feel the grace of the gentlest pain. Love, damn you, society. You seep into my love life. You drop me to my ass, then you have the audacity to pass invisibly, even within this university, setting us in a trance. And you want little old me to tell you about my story? What's negated through your silence? I see the crack in your stare. I feel the noose in your touch. A domestic violence. You are the one with the envious lust. Society, what are you not telling me? Repetition over repartition. Feeding me lies. That was your original mission. But what I am not, never truly telling me the truth of my pants. Only emphasizing the do-nots. But I know who I am, society. So who are you to be imposing on my love story? Just say it already. God damn it. Say the truth. Who are you, society? Say it already. Say that this movement belongs to the black and the brown truth. That we are the only ones that can set you free. We are the only ones that can teach you how to love in your love life. Life. L-I-F-E, as in black lives, brown lives, our lives. I know who I am because of my ancestry. But you, who are you really without me? Let us be honest. Honest Abe never truly freed the slaves. All he did was show his power as a white man, demonstrating his power over the likelihood of colored graves. Oh, the power of white president. A history that some may call a mystery, but no. It shows in your blank face. You simply cannot see. You know it as race surrounding us on a daily basis, but it goes by the name of white space. The here, the now, this very presence.
My classroom is dressed in all white, not white clothing, white skin, sweet surprise, sleepy-eyed, yet I become alert when the word nigger is brought out of context. This class puts me on edge. When I'm battling to stay awake, how can I battle to stand up for my people? These words take the appearance of daggers, and I can't take it when some cut a little too deep. Clear attention as the letters N-I-G roll off my classmate's tongue. My eyes fixate on theirs as syllables form, breath escaping from moist lips. I pray that he chooses his words wisely. And apparently, I talk like a sister. How's that? Is it because I'm black? How does a sister talk? about wir ein sich sprechen? Does this help you comprehend? Having to have this discussion honestly makes me sick. Makes me want to throw up. My insides want to be outside, as do my thoughts, but I repress both because I don't want to take you out your comfort zone. Don't want to give you an out-of-body experience. Nah, fuck your comfort zone. I want you to experience my thoughts stuck inside my head. I think you're fearing us. You think there's fear in us, but we fight back how it's dangerous because we're black. Blacker than black, skin smooth in the sun. I put my fist in the air for unity, and y'all folks bring out a gun, strike me down. I call that white privilege.
According to U.S. Census Bureau populations estimates as of July 1st, 2013, there are roughly 54 million Hispanics living in the United States, representing approximately 17% of the U.S. population. Did you know? I'm just so surprised by these numbers. There's this list of so many Mexicans and a bunch of people from European countries. Well, yeah, if you knew anything about anything, you would know that the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo changed the makeup of the United States of America. If you knew jack shit about the Bracero program and how Mexican male workers were treated like cattle for the sake of the lovely U.S. of A., if you knew jack shit about my abuelo, Agustin Hurtado, who was in the Bracero program, not to be mistaken with my pops, Agustin Hurtado, Mr. Yikes 3 times dope. Like, what percent of Latinos are aliens? What percentage of Latinos make up the population? I don't find the word alien offensive. It just means they're not here legally. I think the word makes sense. I think it's fine. It makes sense because you can still live in America and not be a citizen. What about the other immigrants that we don't talk about? There are so many Irish and Polish immigrants, and that's not all the white people that I'm mentioning, that have extended their stay in the United States via expired visas and don't have to worry about having to be militarized by Homeland Security or the Federal Bureau of Investigation on a daily basis. Their skin and their privilege wash away the type of anxiety, fear, and restlessness that brown people face on a daily basis. We don't live in an age where we are past race. To me, post-racial is a phrase coined by the white man saying, anyone who is not a white, heteronormative, average American person does not need to be respected, heard, or even acknowledged anymore. We don't need to talk, face, or unpack any race issues. That is what I hear from the white man and all who are connected to white supremacy. I don't use the word alien because it's basically dehumanizing. I use the term unauthorized immigrants because that's what they are. They are individuals. They are human. Step inside our head. We are human.
Black is black. Brown is brown. You are you. Black is black. Brown is brown. You are you. Black is black. Brown is brown. You are you. You are you. You are you.